As we continue through a month of weird, unfortunate Suicune Greninja meta, we have to bring you some off-meta choices, and this is one that's still pretty dang solid. This is Stoutland Gallade. This was a suggestion from Chris Bradley in the chat, and I do think a really awesome thing about a deck like this is if your opponents stack any amount of energy, Gallade absolutely destroys them. Even if they're not stacking that much energy, Stoutland is there to make sure that they have to put an additional energy on anything they want to attack with. One of the more hilarious moments was putting Stoutland in against a baby Pokemon and realizing that they couldn't even use their baby ability without attaching another energy to that baby. One of my favorite combinations in this entire deck. One of my favorite interactions in this entire deck. The rest of the deck is filled with some powerful stuff. Obviously, you need the rare candies. We have both a Kirlia and a Herdier so that you can get these online without the candy. We have Ilima, so you can pull Stoutland out of that active spot, as well as, of course, a couple of Pokeballs, a Lily for the healing, not only on Stoutland, but also on Gallade, Guzma, which I found to be extremely important in this deck, and of course, a Cyrus, so that you can move your opponents around. I was shocked with how fast the meta is right now and how low energy a lot of your opponents seem to be, like low energy cost for their attacks, at how well Gallade still performed. If we don't get a bench. Ugly professors. Disgusting. All right, we get the other routes. What do you think about releasing 2 packs and I can only pick one to rip for the whole season? Oh, everyone could only pick one? I mean, one would... Notoriously, one has been way better than others, so... you know, I think you'd have to deal with that, but... You could make it happen. Kirlia. And Lilipop. I've got a Stoutland play. Stoutland's 2, right? I think the play here is Stoutland and let this one go. I'm guessing they're just gonna, you know, move back to Zangoose. That could be pretty annoying, right? Their deck specifically does not require much energy at all to like be really annoying and strong, so they're in a pretty good spot. Ilima. Yeah, I'm going for it, I think. Well, I can't yet, right? I could just Herdier here. Okay. They have professors. Also an ugly professors. I tried to watch this, bud. Everything was negative. Maybe try not to indulge so much the haters. Okay, bud. Thanks for the notes, bud. We can't get Hoppip in 1 anymore. Skiploom. They could switch with Zangoose here. They do. We're going to take a lot of damage here. They can't attack without attaching another energy, which is quite a bit. And we have a Lily. We're going to take 40. If they put another energy onto Slash here, that's really not the end of the world for them, right? Because all their other stuff is just a 1 cost, so they really could. Like, we actually are running into one deck that doesn't care at all about Stoutland. You know? They Ilima it. Interesting. Okay. Gonna go ahead and bounce back to Zangoose. Not too stressful for us. Professors. I'm gonna Lily here. I think that's what we'll go ahead and do. We got 110. Would you recommend pulling from the new pack? The new pack is all about art, so it really depends on what you're looking for, right? I would, if you want to like get some of the new cool art, then definitely. If you're not interested in that, I wouldn't stress about it, you know. Rocky home. We're gonna put in the other goose. Bring me down to 80. Now we're in kind of a tricky spot, but I just kind of need to stall, right? Until we get Gallade. No, we did get Gallade. Gallade swings for enough to one-shot. I could Illima, bring in Gallade and one-shot. I could also... Yeah, I think that's the call. Like, I'll need to power this thing back up. But that's what we're gonna do. Because it doesn't take a lot to for me to power either. We go to 150. When does the new season start? I'm actually not sure. Sorry, 130 because of the Rocky home. Skip Loom. I actually really like the Skip Loom Zangoose deck. That was one of the first decks I made at the start of the new season. It's a cool one. What are we gonna do, Skip Loom? Didn't they add a new Raichu card? There's a new promo Raichu. Yeah. It's gonna bounce. I guess I have to retreat, huh? I go down to... Interesting. I have options. But I guess I have to retreat. I could Herdier and still rare candy the other one. Herdier's one. Might as well Professors. I have other Stoutland. Other Stoutland. Interesting. Alright, Skip Bloom. Alright, Jump Bluff. They need a Cyrus right now. Okay. Boom. They stay in. We rare candy the Stoutland. Hit him with a Goose. Now we're just hoping that they don't... I don't think they have a way to do like 100 damage to me, right? I guess if they... No, because even if they breeze by attack and get in... Oh, they've got Lily. Lily's an option, maybe. Do they have another cape? Cool. Cool. We got there. That was a fun game. Why can't all of the games be like that? Lillipup. Into water. We're going first. They're taking a long time to figure it out. They got to figure it out. Miltank, okay. Professors. Gives us another Lillipup and another Professors. Okay. We got 2 pups. They're going to start their rolling frenzy. Couldn't be sure if you wanted to play Miltank in the Miltank deck. It's always tough, right? You know? That first decision, it could be hard. What a weird looking deck they have. Okay. We have Stoutland as an option. I'm gonna rare candy this back one here. Hit Professors. Okay. Pokeball. Ralts. Pokeball. It's an interesting situation. So they've got like a Milotic possibility. They have Suicune. They're just walling with Miltank to start. All right. Weird. Okay. I think the play here, well, I could let it go down and just get Gallade in. But I think the play is probably take the Ilima here. Don't lose a point. Get Stoutland in there. Suicune's gonna do some pretty good damage. They might have Ilima themselves. They might not care. What is he swinging for right now? A lot, right? Yeah, 70. Okay. Is this online or viewer battles? It's just the queue. It's just the random queue. There's no ranked right now. Not that, I mean, ranked sounds like a nightmare anyway. Just still Suicune Ninja, right? So, Kirlia. Okay. Take a KO. I think this season of Ranked is going to be a bore. I wouldn't be surprised if I just hit Master with it and then just like don't care about it at all. Just completely tank it. Playing nonsense. Because who wants to play another month of Suicune Ninja? What do I hit for? I hit for 60 plus 70, so I hit for 130, right? That's kind of cool. What's your opinion of the Wonder Pick of this pack? I think the Hourglasses are very weird. And it would ruin you picking a God Pack. Palkia. I'm assuming you might have already played Raichu EX. Oh, is Raichu EX already out? I haven't seen it. Is it out already? Cyrus wins us the game. They could red card us or Mars us. I mean, they'd only be getting rid of one card, but it might not be a terrible play. I think there will be slight changes in the meta. I don't think so. Why would there be? No new cards have been added. It'll basically be the same, right? They need to heal again. Or retreat. Mr. Spraggles, I got blessed with my first pack magic, got gold candy. Congrats, buddy. That's huge. That's like one of the best they knew what they were doing. It's like right up there with the Crown Rare Pokeball. It's just like one of the best chase cards they've ever put in the game. This set has 2 insane chase cards. Leaf. Why? Oh no. I hit for 130, right? It's weird because they had like the right idea, but without getting rid of the energy, don't I just still KO them? Yeah. Why didn't they get rid of the energy? That was like the whole point of them retreating, was so I couldn't KO them with Gallade, right? Like, Leaf is the worst thing they can do there. Alright. Hey, this is the midway point of the video where I want to know from you, what's the best EX you pulled in Deluxe Pack EX? Let me know in the comments. We're definitely going to be making an Alolan Raichu deck because there is much else to do, right? But yeah, this was our big hit from the day. This and the Pikachu. This season's meta will be a repeat. Yeah, sadly it will, Jurassic Pat. This set was so disappointing, it got me back into Unite, says Will. Well, there you go, buddy. The set was so bad, Will has to play Pokemon Unite. I'm watching you from India. Please give me some tips for ramping. I mean, you know, you want cards that give you card draw, and if you're looking to ramp, all the babies ramp super well. Zeraora's good for ramping, so. These boots are made for ramping. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna ramp all over you. Ready, boots? Start ramping. This is tricky. Herdier can attack for 1, so maybe it's my best bet. I do have rare candy, so I could kind of keep it active, but I don't really want it to take damage. Does it one-shot Dragonite? How close does it get? Dragonite's got 180 HP, right? And it takes 3 energy, so it doesn't one-shot it. Hit it twice. Oh yeah? Okay. Interesting. They don't have the energy ready to go, but alright. Pokeball. And now we can go ahead and hit the professors. Ramping or yamping? This is the real question. We can rare candy into Stoutland here. That'll help get me set up for the annoying amount of like energy it'll need. Question is, do I rare candy right now, knowing that they could red card me or something, or do I take the 20 damage? I think I'm just gonna rare candy now. It's a little aggressive, but I think I'd rather just get this out of my hand. Now the question is, does Guard Dog Visage make Pichu spend energy to use its ability? That's the question. Does it make Pichu spend energy for Crackly Toss? I'm guessing it would, right? Which would be hilarious, actually. Pichu does have to pay energy now? That would be so funny. That would be so funny. I tried, it does not. Oh, okay. Sad. Feels like it would, but okay. Lyra. Well, let's see. We're gonna find out right now, right? It did! It did! Do we Cyrus or do we take a KO? I think I wait on the Cyrus. That's so funny. You can't use the baby. That's so funny. Oh, this game, it really does set up some hilarious stuff. That Twitch user just blatantly lied. I'd like to think they were just mistaken is all. They were just mistaken. It's okay. Lily. Gets him up to 170. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Herdier. Kirlia. Okay. As in Pichu can still use move with that, right? Yeah, they cannot. They cannot use the move. They have to pay energy for it. They have another one. They got 2 Dragonites now. They could retreat. They do. Now Pichu can do it for free. They don't need to, though. They're going to impact in a giga way. Hey, Nighthawk, thank you so much for becoming a member, buddy. Welcome to the B tier. Still got the B tier. 4 left. 2 of them are Gallades. One's a Guzma. Okay. They could retreat and elemental switch, maybe? No? GG. Take that, Dragonite, you big jerk. We got there. Last 2 cards in the deck or whatever. This deck feels like those Pokemon Showdown videos where he beats a team of overpowered legendaries with a Stoutland. That is pretty funny. We're going first into Lightning. I guess it'll be Lillipup. Yeah. Tapu Koko. Too mean. Tapu Koko, very mean. We have a Gallade. This might just be a power Gallade angle. Ugh, no rare candy though. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, gang. Pikachu. Oricorio. So we need a Stoutland for the Oricorio. Luckily for us, we can one-shot an Ori. Red card. Not fun, but also I can't play any of it, so... Okay. Options. I have to have one Lillipup stay around, and I need to get Gallade online. Is Pokemon Pocket losing its player base? I think it's going to be a really weak month for the game. Yeah, I think people are just going to be logging in, getting their packs, and moving on. That's what I would guess. Closest thing to fighting is the Gallade. Let's see. Alolan Raichu. We definitely don't need 2 Gallades here. professors. Could be good for us. Cyrus, Pokeball. Ugh. Okay. Not great. They get to power. We're in a tough spot. I have to get Gallade here, or we lose, so I just have to put Kirlia out, right? Another professors won't matter. It's like literally top deck Gallade or we lose. Herdier can't do it, so it's top deck Gallade. It's my only out. We still can easily lose this, but we did get a card that we needed. So that's nice. We could still definitely lose, but we did get the only card that could win. Here comes Ori. Oh. Okay. Oh! The heart of the cards! The heart of the cards! Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you. I'll see y'all next time.